What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new reaction video. This time, we got part 2 of episode 200 with LJN Sports and Movie Games, or Marvel Games, rather. And great time by the nerd, because not only one, I'm rocking my Punisher shirt, but also two, the reason I am rocking my Punisher shirt is because actually tonight in like an hour or so, my school is gonna be hosting a screening of Shang-Chi, which I was like, I'm coming to that, bet, because I love Shang-Chi, man. So I'm hyped for that, which is why I'm rocking my Punisher shirt. So good timing all around, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, let's just jump right in.
Thanks for watching part 2 of Angry Video Game Nerd, episode 200. It's that time of year again, and today's sponsor could make the perfect gift. Raycon's everyday earbuds feature seamless Bluetooth pairing and 8 hours of playtime. Plus, they're half the price of those other premium brands, making these compact wireless earbuds a no-brainer. They come in 5 stylish colors and a variety of fit options, so you'll be able to find the perfect set for yourself and everybody on your list. Raycons sound great and fit my ears snugly, keeping them in place even when I'm rocking out to my favorite music. Raycons give me amazing sound quality wherever I go, whether I'm out in the yard or going on a hike. And with free shipping and returns, gift giving has never been easier. Click the link in the description below or go to buyraycon.com/cinemassacre and use code HOLIDAY to get 15% off site-wide.
Previously on the Angry Video Game Nerd.
And with me as the head of LJN, I will undo the wrongs of the past and prove that there is gold at the end of this rainbow.
I will be remaking the LJN game library, except this time it'll be done right.
I mean, the NES is a little harder to program for than I expected, but, you know, it's coming together. You can see it.
While he's working on that, I'm going to get down to business and review the rest of the LJN library. In total, I've counted 67 games to the best of my research. And after I finally acknowledge them all, I can move on with my life.
Yeah, let's go.
Once again, the mission here is to sample every LJN game. I've already taken care of the movie-based games, but now let's get into the sports games, which is a little bit of a problem for me because I don't know anything about basketball or baseball or football.
So first is NBA All-Star Challenge on Super Nintendo. From what I saw on the menu screen, it's only a bunch of one-on-one games. Graphics are good. The reflections on the floor are a nice touch.
That's
but this is no
16-bit ray
NBA
tracing.
Jam. Not very intuitive, and of
That's
course I don't know how to
16-bit
play
ray tracing.
basketball, but you'd think I'd be able to figure out a video game. Goaltending, blocking, traveling, what the fuck? I suck so much at this, it's embarrassing. I'm making Michael Jordan look bad. Imagine if he was actually being controlled by some shitty video game nerd.
Yeah, I was surprised they even found that. Are they just using all those bad highlights from the slam dunk contest here? I think that one actually went in.
Then there's a Game Boy version. What am I supposed to do with this? It's the same game, but even more awkward, with worse graphics. And listen to it. They tried to emulate the sounds of the shoes squeaking on the floor. Well, they tried. The ball dribbling sounds like farting against a sheet of aluminum. But if that weren't enough, the Game Boy game got a sequel, NBA All-Star Challenge 2.
Yeah, an exclusive sequel for the Game Boy. Now, this one's got to be a massive improvement because why else release a second portable game? It's the same thing!
Okay, they added audience in the background. Well, that makes it worth it, because that's what you want. Who wants to play a fucking game with no crowd? That's something I'd buy again, just to have the new special audience background edition. Or they could have just had the crowd in the first game! I was even flipping through the player stats, just to see if anything else changed. If Larry Bird gained a pound or some shit. Oh shit, his PPG average went up.
I want to know that shit. Somebody's weight changes, buy it again. Somebody changes team, buy it again. Somebody's score changes, buy it again. New paint on the court, buy it again. Sports!
Yes, let's go!
Now we're into baseball games, and there's already been enough baseball games on NES, but LJN has to throw their hat in the ring, or some other baseball pun if I had one. So first there was Major League Baseball on NES. More like major shit.
God damn it.
2 very boring minutes later.
Whoa. Slow down here. What am I looking at?
The entire screen is just a wall of numbers and shit. Select first batter, okay. Select second batter, okay. Select third batter, fourth batter.
Oh, can't select that one.
So I got up to 8 batters, and now it starts asking me to select pitchers. Look at this. I've never seen more stats and information outside of Dungeons and Dragons.
For baseball fans, how
Man,
they feel about
to be in the sports, you gotta be a nerd.
Okay, so when I finally get to the actual game, it's pretty much what you'd expect. It's baseball. Batting, I have no luck. I mean, what exactly is the hitbox in a baseball game? But when I'm pitching, the other team hits almost everything. It's going, it's gone. The crowd goes flashing in colors. Then we come to Roger Clemens' MVP Baseball, which was a trilogy, including an NES, Game Boy, and Super Nintendo version, which is often the case with LJN.
They put the same game on all 3, so you'd have the choice of shit light, shit medium, and pure grain ultra shit, which is the Game Boy one.
You take one look at it, there it is. It's baseball. Move on. The NES version is the same thing with better graphics, but the one thing about these games that sets them apart from Major League Baseball is that after the ball is hit, instead of going to an overhead view, it goes to a third-person view, and whenever the switch happens, it's a little disorienting at first. And as far as batting goes,
that's pretty cool.
I never got the chance because I started off pitching, and the other team hits everything. So it's like an eternal, never-ending game of baseball, which to me is the very definition of hell. The Super Nintendo version, aside from having better graphics and an impressive opening cutscene, is no better. It's the same game with the same problems. I get confused every time the perspective switches, and I never get a chance to bat. Charlie Brown would have better luck. And I'm not kidding, the other team hits every fucking ball.
Fuck. Mother the fuck! Now it's time for motherfucking football with just plain ass NFL. Not as blunt as football on Atari, but simple just the same. No Madden, no year, none of that shit. As natural as a nature trail. Undiluted, genuine, uncontaminated, straighter to the point than the cone nose of a fresh expelled cat turd. Not named after the amount of yards the field is or the length it takes for your dog to walk to take a shit. Not named after the TV channel or a college or the type of skin on the ball. No Montana, Colorado, ESPN, go fuck yourself. Just plain as perfection, as undisputable as death. 3 letters, up your ass, NFL.
Okay, the game goes on for 2 seconds, and now I'm stuck on some kind of countdown. What's going on here? Anything I press, the referee stops the counter. Delay of game?
I can't believe
penalties.
I'm saying
I think
this.
these are penalties.
But just let me play some fucking football. Have the decency to let me begin my suffering.
So once again, the game starts up for 2 seconds. Who am I? Which team? Where's the ball? And before I have a chance to mentally process anything, I'm back to this damn timer. Of course I know nothing about football, but don't you think I'd at least be able to mess around and figure out something? Next is NFL Quarterback Club on Super Nintendo. Okay, let's see here. Pick the game type. Preseason, new season, who cares? Rookie, whatever. Teams, home or away. Oh, you have to pick weather now?
Pick the weather? How far could you possibly go?
Grass or turf? Hey, listen, this is quite advanced for football. Listen, I'm no expert on football, but I do watch me some football. My dad's huge into football. I'm more of a basketball guy myself. You guys know, of course, I'm a Steelers fan. You guys see me rock my Steelers hat occasionally. I will say, this is actually pretty cool, and maybe something Madden could take some cues on actually letting you pick. Hey, do you want to play it? Hey, do you want to play on grass or fucking turf? The greatest game on turf. Here you go.
Oh, the decisions in life. Should you go to college? Should you get married, divorced? Should you move into an apartment or a house? Should you have a kid or adopt or have a pet? But then comes a question greater than any in the history of human civilization, a question that concerns the very ground on which we stand. It's the fundamental surface of the warrior's trial, from the ancient Colosseums to the arena fields. It's the very vegetation that grows beneath. It's the cycle of life. It's a pivotal decision that will forever alter the course of time. It's humanity's most critical judgment. The fate of all existence depends on it. And now, at this major turning point, as you stand at the burning crossroads under the light of God and ask yourself, what'll it be? Grass or turf? That's a very important decision.
Grass or turf, man? Grass! Okay, so after I picked the grass, the game eventually started for about 2 seconds.
With, the stats of how the players play, like messing with how you play the game or something. That'd be interesting. Like, now should maybe take some cues from this, honestly. That'd be interesting just to see what that would be like.
Set!
Sorry, got a little carried away there. Anyway, the game sucks. Should have picked turf. Then there was NFL Quarterback Club on Game Boy, which was a totally different game where you're running from a side angle through like an obstacle course, and then a view from behind as you throw balls at targets. So if football games weren't enough, you also have football practice games. Then there's NFL Quarterback Club 2, which doesn't even have a 2 on the title screen. Yeah, this was a real headache to sort all this out. And the game, well, it's the same as Super Nintendo.
Let's check on Sam.
Hey, nerd.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, it's coming along. Try it out.
Is this actually going to be a real game or
Okay,
something?
what? The clocks? Really? Clocks again?
Time, isn't it?
Okay, we need to change the clocks. We can't have clocks in the game.
Got it. Right. Changing the clocks. No clocks.
You didn't get the licensing, did you?
The hoverboard, that we got that, it's pink and yellow.
How are you supposed to control this?
Yeah, so there's like an acceleration, deceleration thing going on there, so it feels kind of like actually hovering on a hoverboard. I'm still working on getting it to be actually playable.
Yeah, playable, that would be something.
Yeah, it'll get there.
The holographic shark, what is going on with it?
Okay, so the NES couldn't actually do like transparencies. So to make something look kind of transparent, you had a frame where you could see it and a frame where you couldn't see it. Couldn't see it. So it like flashes on and off. And if you put it on a really old CRT TV, it kind of looks transparent and you only get a tiny little bit of a headache.
A tiny bit of a headache.
Oh.
Okay, this really needs to get fixed. How much time do we have to finish this again?
Plenty of time. We're good.
All right. Well, that'll get straightened out. Anyway, we already took care of the LJN sports games.
So next, let's check
Let's
out the
go.
LJN Marvel games, which
And there's the
consist of
Punisher,
Spider-Man,
too.
X-Men, and the Punisher. First up, the Spider-Man games. Luckily, I already covered some of them. The game's Spider-Man, Return of the Sinister shit. There's no, jump kick move. You can't jump and then do an attack.
Well, then don't do that move.
Look, now what's he doing? He's not gonna come up. I can't even tell if I'm hitting him. Do it, damn it! Jump, 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 jump!
It's a piece of shit!
It's a bunch of fucking crap! Amazing Spider-Man, and believe it or not, the control is even worse. The punch is delayed, a full second later. How do I get up?
Jump!
I am jumping. Look, it won't. Oh my god, I can't. I tried to jump, I swear.
God damn it! It's horrible!
But there's more. The Game Boy version had sequels. Oh yes, here comes Spider-Man 2. I can't blame myself for missing it. It looks similar, but the controls are very different, especially the way the web works. You gotta stick onto things and sort of just swing yourself around. It's kind of like Spider-Man. Yeah, it's a good attempt, unlike the first Game Boy game where the web was automatic. Here it's more calculated. Until you run out, now you're on your own. So you go around fighting enemies, climbing walls. It's your usual friendly neighborhood Spider-Man game. What's this, a dead end? Oh, literally a dead end. Well, I'll know next time not to touch the electric fence. Well, damn. What's next? Spider-Man 3 on Game Boy? Yeah. Who would have guessed this would be a trilogy? Spider-Man 3, Invasion of the Spider Slayers. Oh boy.
Spider
When
Slayers?
it starts, you're just running around a park beating people up. Then you reach a dead end, at least one that doesn't kill you this time. So you're just running back and forth, taking out enemies until finally an arrow appears at the bottom and lets you leave the stage. Next thing, I'm fighting a xenomorph alien. I mean, it looks exactly
Yeah,
like
those are-
Alien.
those straight up
Then there's
are
some
xenomorphs.
weird boss. Is it a bird? A robot claw? I don't know, but it's the shyest boss in game history. Won't come anywhere inside the screen. So fuck this. Moving on to the Super Nintendo, we have Spider-Man and X-Men in Arcade's Revenge. At first, I thought it meant the arcade machine was going to get revenge,
Oh, right,
but it's actually the
arcade,
name of
yeah.
the villain.
Yeah, right,
You start out as Spider-Man, and I don't mean to say everything always sounds like farts, but when your spidey senses go off, just listen. The goal is to
They do be
collect
sounding
these
like
little
farts.
things in a specific order, as if just fighting your way to the end of the stage wouldn't have been enough. So the game just started, and already it's an annoying maze. At least there's arrows to tell you where to go. So I'm just gonna follow, collect these little things in a specific order, as if just fighting your way to the end of the stage wouldn't have been enough. So the game just started, and already it's an annoying maze. At least there's arrows to tell you where to go. So I'm just gonna follow, wait, which way now?
Left, right, down, up, left, right, left, down, up.
The arrows can't even make up their minds. After you clear the level, you get a character select screen. Each character has their own stage. Wolverine's fighting clowns, Jack in the Boxes with machine guns, and toy soldiers from Wizard of Oz. Storm's level is an underwater stage. I figured she'd be flying,
she's rocking
not
the mohawk.
swimming. And here's Cyclops' stage. What the fuck? The floor's electric? That scream is hilarious, by the way. And look at that silly kick. So to avoid the
Cyclops
floor,
even
always
kicks
make
like a
sure to
bitch.
ride the cart. There we
Fuck
go.
this, I'm all
All
Cyclops
good.
fans of that one.
And if you wanted Arcade's Revenge on the go, well, here's the Game Boy version. Same
Hell
game,
yeah.
same old shit. Nothing more to say. Except that wall climbing. Oh man, get up there! Get up there! Damn it! Ah! There was another one on Super Nintendo just called Spider-Man,
Yo, this one
though
looks
it's based
pretty
on the animated series.
Yo, that tile screen
Gotta
looks
love that song.
Yeah, well, that sounds pretty good, actually.
It's another action game. It's colorful and appealing at first. Love Spider-Man's walk cycle, walking like a tough guy. Reminds me of Henry Hawk. You can even punch computers. Make them explode. Yeah, that's how I feel whenever my computer gives me shit. What's this? Am I standing on an NES console? Anyway, you just gotta go around fighting enemies. Seems all fine and dandy till you come to this barricade. Motherfucker. I tried kicking it over and over till finally I managed to knock it down. Persistence and luck. But there is one more LJN Spider-Man game on Super Nintendo that I covered already.
Yep.
Let's end with Spider-Man Maximum Carnage on Super Nintendo.
There it is.
Everyone says I should play this one, as if I haven't already played enough Spider-Man games. Well, it's a beat-em-up game, monotonous, but fun. The controls are responsive, and the hit detection works fine. It can be a little frustrating, but not too bad. And the music is upbeat and energizing. I found a good Spider-Man game. Who made this game?
Yeah.
They made a game! It's not shit! It's not shit!
I found the gold.
Yeah, I couldn't find much to complain there. But anyway, let's move on to the X-Men games. Now, there were 2 on NES by LJN, and thankfully, I covered these as well. Rather stick your dick in a piranha's mouth. Here we go, Marvel's X-Men. Look at this. Cluttered pixels, scrambled textures, shit flying everywhere. It's a disaster. The characters look like stiff, mangled, colored shapes that barely represent who they're supposed to be. Cyclops looks the same as Storm. All they did was recycle the same character and color them all different. Don't ever give the computer a character with a projectile. Because look, it's like giving a little kid 10 pounds of sugar and a super soaker. It goes apeshit, and it never, ever stops. Okay, what's happening now? I'm frozen? What the hell? Oh, that's nice. Isn't that fair? That's like tying my hands behind my back. And how can I be frozen with a character that's called Iceman? I'd be better off with Iceman from Top Gun.
It's game over, man. Official alien designs are here, and they are
Shit, and it never, ever stops. Okay, what's happening now? I'm frozen? What the hell? Oh, that's nice. Isn't that fair? That's like tying my hands behind my back. And how can I be frozen with a character that's called Iceman? I'd be better off with Iceman from Top Gun. Every time you use your claws, it drains your life. So that kind of defeats the whole purpose, right?
Yeah,
so
that's
just
so
forget
stupid.
the claws. It will be nice to use them, but you can't. The ducking is incredibly delayed. When you push down, it doesn't just duck like any other game. It goes into this little animation. It's unnecessary, and it makes it hard to avoid getting hit by something. Oh, fuck you. How cheap is it to put the burger right on top of a propeller? Look at this. It's fucking impossible. Almost dead. Gotta get the beer. Ugh! I've had it up to my ass with this piece of shit. In conclusion, this game's way better than the other one, but it's still a pile of donkey dicks. But they also made a Wolverine game on Super Nintendo, Adamantium Rage.
Yeah, that
There's
title's
no
gonna go
color
sick.
scheme. Everything looks like a mess. The controls take time to get used to. Any simple button command sends me flying, jumping, and somersaulting all over the place like a maniac. It's a confusing maze with background doors that you can't go in. I keep getting lost. And look how jittery Wolverine's movement is. He only goes fast and still. 2-geared diarrhea. And falling through platforms? Oh yeah, gotta have that. But at least you can dig at the floor, like a cat burying its shit. Everything I press does some stupid move, and I don't know where I'm supposed to go because everything looks the same. Right about now, I'm feeling some adamantium rage. Next up, The Punisher. I once made Pat play this game, but I've never actually reviewed it myself. But that's because there's almost nothing to say. It's just a crosshair point-and-shoot game. It's so bland, it doesn't even have music most of the time. As a rental in 1990, it wasn't bad as a time killer, just blasting away everything on screen, just as you're blasting away your brain cells. If it moves, shoot it. If it doesn't move, shoot it. During the boss fight, you can use your fists and feet, and after you kill him, it says R.I.P.
Hell yeah.
Wow. In video games, you don't think about all the people you kill. You take it for granted. But here comes a game that reminds you of the mortality, to rub it in your face and say, this man is dead and you killed him. Hope you're happy.
Hell yeah.
Then came the Punisher Ultimate Payback on Game Boy. As expected, it's much more primitive. But the shocking thing, it has music. So that's one major advantage over the NES version. You have to avoid shooting innocent people, even though it just takes some life away. I mean, you'd think there'd be bigger consequences than that. And when an enemy takes a hostage, you just gotta watch your aim. And then Spider-Man comes in.
Oh, Spider-Man's in this game. It's the Game Boy cinematic universe. And that covers the Marvel games. All right, Sam, how's the game coming?
It's getting there. I mean, there's a little bit of sprite flicker. Why don't you try it out?
Hourglasses?
But you said no clocks.
No! We need something else.
Sundials?
Wait. Death blocks? Oh, these remind me of something.
Well, see, that would be a thing called developer difficulty, where if you are testing your own game 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and not sleeping, you get really good at it, and so the game ends up like way harder than you think it is.
Yeah, we need to tone down the difficulty.
It's okay. We got a focus group lined up. Universal's done it for us.
Wait, everything's flickering.
Yeah, that's the NES. Can't do too many sprites on the screen at once, otherwise it starts flickering. I'm still working on the solution for that one.
Okay, I can't even control which way I'm supposed to be going. Okay, well, maybe can we move on to another console?
That would entail starting over from scratch.
All right, keep it on the NES. Get it fixed. What were you thinking? Ah!
That was fucking brilliant, man. That was fucking brilliant. I definitely like that way more than the movie one. Yes, I am biased. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the final part 3, whenever that's coming out. It's amazing, man. Legendary. Anyway, guys, that's where we're getting this video off. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.
She's too